Okay guys, I finally find a setting who work fine for me with the new release of DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, in the version 2.9. Previously I was playing with the DLSS and upsampling off. I was using anti-aliasing on MSAA 2. Now I see it work fine with DLSS. I made several tests before recording this video, this live, and my final setting is this. We see in a while. Now, DLSS performance quality is performance, and it's my fault. In the previously test, I doesn't play with this pixel density. I was using 0.5. Today I try also with 1.5 is spectacular, but only 45 frames per second. Then I set to 1 and I have 75 FPS. So I return to 0.5 and push and push and push. I see 0.8, several modules like F190 Dora, like MB339 work fine, but when I use Apache or A10, doesn't work well. So I come back to the 0.7. This is a great setting for me, and the system is that I take a slow pass on this. DLS performance, texture high, texture channel low. I could try to push in a while. Shadow medium, flat shadow off, 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 medium low, low, medium off, off, none, off, 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 and 2 for anisotropic, flat off, 1, 1. Okay, this is the setting. I hope you see all, and then we have we go to try with some model, and sharpening in every test was set to 1. Okay, this is the setting. I think I don't change nothing, but DCS has this spectacular thing that restart. So please wait, the game is restarting. I don't change anything, but I don't know why the game is restarting. So please be patient for a minute or so, and in the same time I tell you my configuration. My configuration is the processor is a Intel 9900K clocked at 5 gigahertz. The first test I start with this that works fine for me at Caucasus and Free Flight. My GPU is a 3080 Ti. Both processor and GPU are overclocked a little bit, not too much. Okay, this is the system. Now, so I'm working with pixel density 0.7. I will check for be sure. Caucasus, Free Flight, Dora, you can't see the FPS value, but now is 90. Wonderful. This is 88 now, but it's normal. It's normal at the start of the mission. That come a little bit down. And also I think lower down because I'm streaming. In the previously test in this kind of setting, it worked at 90 FPS without any kind of loss of packet. And in this configuration I could see the speed properly here, very well defined. I could see the stack sync a little bit good, not good, and I don't see very good what was written over this gauge. Okay, all this is good, but when I'm streaming, I think some resources are used on the streams. Now it's 90. Also, if I'm streaming, is 90 FPS. Wonderful to see DCS and 90 FPS. Okay. Oh, I try to make some fast pass to check scenario change rapidly. In my test, I climb a little bit right there, a little bit more, and I check FPS without other aircraft, without carriers. Then I follow an aircraft to check with more machine work, and the last test with every aircraft I test is to go down at high speed and pass through some house construction to check how the scenario works. 90 FPS. Okay. And I change my mind just because I see this setting work better than MSAA anti-aliasing setting at 2. Okay. Now I will check the UH-1 helicopter. Check again if I change some. Okay, 0.7, right, DLSS performance. Okay, I have checked some differences, some big differences between ultra performance. It lowered down the definition in cockpit. I really don't like ultra performance. And ballast is a little bit heavy, but I prefer to play on this setting. Okay. I come mad because I don't play here before, but is the right way for me is to make the right setting there in the system tab and then work with pixel density and final fine-tuning here. Okay, this is my flow to set up a new setting on DCS. So instant action, UH-1 helicopter, and free flight on Caucasus. Please be patient. I repeat, my configuration is Intel 9900K and E9 as a processor. GPU is Series 3 NVIDIA with the latest driver, right, updated yesterday. Series 3, the 3080 Ti. Now we start to fly. Yes, 19 FPS. The grass is moving with 19 FPS. I see a little bit of dust moving from my helicopter. Several times I was in flight. This little monster worked very fine. This is my second in my grade of heavy test, just because all the WW2 aircraft I see were light to move. It doesn't charge the engine, it doesn't charge too much the processor and the GPU. It's the first step. The second step is this machine. It's really, really good. I see clearly all the gauges. Wow, fantastic. It's better than MSIA anti-aliasing. I don't see alias. I am sure you can't appreciate on the mirroring. Also, this is a live stream, so you know live stream lower down resolution. So you can't be objective to judge this test, but don't mind. Do that for you. Trust me, just trust me. And the clothes are well created, well designed, very good. I forget to mention which kind of VR visor I'm using. I'm using a HP Reverb G2. I'm very happy to this visor, and all works in OpenXR. I really hate SteamVR for this. It's very heavy, it's very crash addicted. Don't like. I really like OpenXR, and I'm not using the latest driver as well, but I started DCS on multi-thread. I think you know that the latest version with DLSS worked only in multi-thread version, and it worked very fine. When I passed the multi-thread DCS version, I see about 15-20% of improvement in graphic, in FPS. Eagle Dynamics do a really great work in this, in the previous upgrade, when he introduced the multi-thread. Finally, we wait for them for several months. And sorry for my poor English, I'm Italian. It's also a strange thing that in Italian speaking English we are 5 or 10 people in Italy over the Italy that speak English. Don't imagine this. I'm learning English in DCS. 90 FPS, 91. It's a fake value, but I appreciate 91 instead of 89. Of course. So great flight. Last testing, the progression, of course, is to fly a little bit near the terrain to let the grass blade move. And to make a little bit dust. I think if there was real people in there, I will be in my pleasure. Oh no! You see, I'm not a great pilot. Okay, just to see, please. Okay. Now I see the grass move and some dust and 90 granitic FPS, so great. I know you will be watching some blur live, but trust me, in my live the shape of the grass is perfect, and the definition of the smoke dust, sorry, not the smoke dust, is fantastic. So DLSS work fine. The resolution in cockpit is great. Okay, this is the second test. Now I'm moving to another aircraft. The third aircraft I will test on is the A10C2 Warthog in free flight on Caucasus. Okay, I'm very happy to this new kind of test. I really so stupid because I don't think about to test moving the pixel density, but in this year I see that the best results is with pixel density 0.5 and moving on setting in system tab. So this is freezed for me, and now I'm joking on this. Okay, now I'm in cockpit. In cockpit freeze 90 FPS, but this is a simple game, so start. Okay, great, 90 FPS. I see the yes. I really love DCS at 90 FPS. I really love. Now I'm searching from some terrains. Okay, down there. Be patient, flying through the clouds, and you see clouds very defined, 91 FPS. 91 FPS is also a fake because the panel of the visor overclocked at night. It's impossible to go 91, okay? But when the built-in FPS detector in DCS tell 91, it means that it's the best, it's the top notch. When you go to the limit, okay, it's great thing. Better than when this kind of indicator jump from 90 to 89. Okay, it's better 91, and now is 91 since I was start the A10, and in cockpit is very good. I could read every kind of gauge. Okay, I would appreciate 0.1 pixel density up, but I can't because 0.8 is not 90 FPS all the time. Okay, but the resolution is very good. Okay, I'm flying through some building. Great. Oh yes, bye bye. Hello. A10 is for me an heavy module to run. What I mean for heavy, I mean for graphics. I mean that the engine made some work on the GPU to work fine with this kind of aircraft. Because some display, some more gorgeous. This is a mainframe of the aircraft.
Altitude.
the channel CED, right? And in comparison to F-18, the A10 is a little bit heavy on the graphics for me, but it's good, good. And now, my friend, we're moving on. Final test. The hell of the benchmark. Do you know what I mean? H74D, the Apache. Apache wasn't born good, I know. It wasn't the right model to do benchmark because the heavy is problematic. Okay, now is improved. I really love this kind of helicopter, but it does it gives some problem. Okay, to run properly. So this is the final benchmark. The more heavy module I run on DCS. If Apache work, every kind of module on DCS work. You see how is slow to load the graphic. You see? Now is 80 FPS, 85, 90. But you can test in the first time the FPS right, just because it's loading. So we have some patience, 10, 15, 30 seconds, and when properly loaded, we can start. Okay,
welcome to Kumalati Air Base. Find
no
ground
doubt,
truth
just
with your desired loading. Your keyboard card provides range, target area information for the TSA.
Okay. 89 FPS, 91, great. Move left, move right. Now go to 85, 87, 91, 79. Okay, this is the limit. I would have better result if I lower down pixel density, but I don't want to do that. Get high pixel density, you won't come back. 90 FPS, better. Oh no, you're really bad flight. I'm not bad. Yeah. 91 FPS, 85, 79, 78, oh, 81, 87, 90, okay? I think when system preload, the environment, the other aircraft could be more heavy, but when preload is finished, it works really fast. Anyway, Apache at 90 FPS with this kind of resolution is a dream for me, okay? I'm very happy. I'm really happy for this result. Perhaps when I fight another kind of maps or with other aircraft or other helicopter, would be better to lower down 0.1 on pixel density. I will better use 0.6 or change something else. But I think I would move to this way and lower down the pixel density only, because I really like text to hide and all the kind of stuff. It is more simple. The worst news is that when you change tab system, you quit change and reload the game. When you change pixel density, the game will reboot completely. And I'm not so happy for that, but it's a 15 years old game and this is a miracle. Eagle Dynamics works today on this kind of product. They never abandoned this project, and we are very happy for the continuous update. Yes, we are waiting for the Vulcan DCS dev. If you are listening to me, I don't think so. I am a poor Italian that doesn't speak English well, but if you are listening to me, please give us a Christmas present with some Vulcan packages. Okay, we're waiting for that. Give you some pizza, mandolino or pavarotti, you choose. Okay. Now, are we ready to make some disaster? No, just because I don't have any payload. Okay. I've only my facts. And I don't think I will kill anyone. So I'm just moving near. Now 79, I don't tell you the FPS value because it doesn't decrease. Now, yes, 78, 77, 79, and just for the increase of the rendering scenario, but it works for me. It's a great result. Now 90, so the product is finished, as I said before. 87, 88, 89, 90. I'm flying through some trees, some little house, but 90 is a great result for this. I know if you want to play in dogfight or play properly, you better have ever 90 FPS, so lower down a little bit in resolution in the system tab, or you could lower down pixel density by 0.1 to reach 0.6 or 0.5, and you will have on the Apache 90 FPS also in fight in guerrilla. I'm just trying to benchmark, and like all 90% of DCS user, we pass the 90% of the time to make benchmark and not play, you know. I'm going to play DCS, yes, after 3-4 hours. What are you doing? Which kind of mission? No, just push up some FPS. I just moved my setting and now I go back. Oh, great. Is the destiny for DCS user, you know. But we are happy anyway. Okay, 84, 91. The FPS value is average on 90 for the last period, and from the start of this kind of mission, I think the average is 85. Great. Now, we have super final. Oh, look at this detail. I love. I could put on this that salame. We were searching Google what is salame. Salame there is a cut. 85, 84, 87. Now I'm reaching the city. The FPS go down a little bit. 90, 88, 91. Oh, great. I think DLSS, if you play a little bit on pixel density value, you will get a great result. You will have great fun with this game. 90 FPS, 91! Oh yes, 91! I love 91. I think after this night, I make a personal customized t-shirt with FPS 91 DCS. No one know, but you have VR, you know. 91 is the dream of FPS VR play on DCS. 91 right now. Oh yes, 91. 91, 86. Oh no, 86. Oh no. Anyway, this test is going to finish. If you like my kind of poor test, please subscribe to my channel, follow my live. And sometimes I make some test just because, as I said, DCS player's life is to test, it's not to play. No. You buy the game to play, but soon you will know which is your fate. Okay, now finally finish, and we see for the last time the setting for the last time. This is not important for VR player. Resolution is not important. Monitor one screen. Resolution of cockpit display 512. Anti-aliasing is turned locked on DLSS if you use upscaling. The upscaling DLSS. Quality performance. Sharpening to 1, the maximum. Texture high. Terrain texture to low. Okay. Shadow on medium. Flat shadow blur off. Secondary shadow off. SSS off. Visible range medium. Civil traffic low. Clouds low. Water medium. SSO off. SSLR off. Lens effects known. Hit blur off. Motion blur. You could try to, or I really like hit blur, and sometimes I turn it on. Okay, you can try. Motion blur I don't like. Off. Depth of field of screenshot format don't mind. Color grading not used, but it doesn't make some weight on your performance, so you can use. Clutter glass is 750. Forest visibility is 50%. Forest details factor to 1. Scenery details factor to 1. Preload radius is to 100 kilo 1100000. I don't know to say in English, I'm sorry. Chimney smoke density to 0. Gamma 2.2. External field of view 78 degrees. Load switch factor to 1. Anisotropic filter 2 pair. Terrain object shadow on flat. Cockpit global illumination off. Messages from scale to 1. Scale graphic user interface to 1. Rain droplet off. VSync is useless for me. Full screen no. Cursor confined game to window, yes, but yes, user preferences are not important. Okay. The important setting is on the first part of the system tab, and in VR the only thing it makes sense to move is pixel density. Okay, so for the last time I repeat, which is my workflow to properly setting the first time when change some update on DCS. I don't change anything with the previously configuration. If you want to save in a slot, you're welcome to do that. Then I change the new, so I change DLSS FSR needs change by yourself. If you see some performance improver, you can use this, but this is for me this is worse. I don't like the result with this kind of upscaling. Previously I was using the MSAA, that it's a heavy method of anti-aliasing. Okay, if I have problem I turn it on off, but I use MSAA to pair. Okay, and it works fine for me. With the DLS, you turn DLS on and you see the anti-aliasing method change to locked DLLA. It's okay. And the second step is to don't move this kind of setting like you previously had. Go to VR tab. Move on pixel density, starting low and then increase from 0.1 maximum 0.2 per time. Then when you apply the setting, the system reboot, you have patience, more patience with DCS. If you are a DCS user, you got already patience. So you play, then come here and change this tab to balance to ultra performance and look which you're fitting best for you. For your test, I suggest performance and just play on this from 0.5 to 1.2. I think for the actual GPU unit could be great. I read someone works with 1.5, perhaps with the 4 series NVIDIA could work, but for me it's impossible. I tried 1.5 and this spectacular definition in cockpit, but 45 FPS only, so I can play with 45 for my personal test. Thank you for watching, okay, and subscribe on channel, and I see you the next time. Hope